I would not be opposed to the Detroit Lions trading up in the NFL draft to go get one of the top cornerbacks. I've been saying it all offseason long in my videos, how I want this offseason to go for the Detroit Lions. I want their big splash move in free agency to be on that pass rush, defensive end, defensive tackle, and I want us to draft a cornerback and develop him in to cornerback number one. There's speculation out there that the Detroit Lions may be interested in trading up in the NFL draft to go get one of these top cornerbacks. And what's a trade package looking like? The Detroit Lions would trade away pick number 29 and pick number 92. Instead of having 4 picks in the top 100, you would walk away with 3 picks in the top 100 and the top cornerback in the NFL draft. I would not be opposed to that. That's something I would actually be very thrilled about. So let's talk about some of these top cornerbacks in the NFL draft. Terrion Arnold out of Alabama. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds. He was the cornerback on the opposite side of Kool-Aid McKinstry, so he might have been cornerback number 1, and Kool-Aid McKinstry would have been cornerback number 2. What a good problem to have. But Terrion Arnold, he possesses an elite frame. That's awesome to hear because all these wide receivers in the NFL are big and they can move. So if you can be physical with these big wide receivers, that's exactly what I want in a cornerback number 1. And he's very confident in man coverage. That's exactly what the Detroit Lions run here, especially with the retaining Aaron Glenn. The scheme's probably going to stay similar. The Detroit Lions love to run man coverage, so if he can lock someone up on the outside and leave Cam Sutton out there on the outside, that'd be big time. And he's also a very consistent tackler, so that means if we put him out there, our run defense is going to be even better. Now let's flip it over to some of the things, weaknesses, or some of the things that he can get better at. He's average in zone coverage, which is totally cool because like I said earlier about talking to him, we don't run very much zone coverage here in Detroit, and if we do, it's stuff he can work on and develop and get better. And he can also learn from Cam Sutton. I don't think Cam Sutton was as bad as everybody says. I think it was just our lack of pass rush. You know how hard it is to guard these wide receivers in the NFL for 5 to 6 seconds long? That's extremely tough and extremely difficult. Some of the stuff that, with him being so physical, he's prone to drawing some pass interference penalties down the field. That's all right. Just get better at it. These are things he can work on and get better at, but I like the physicality, so I'll take the good with the bad. Some of the career stats he had at Alabama, he played 2 seasons. He had 6 career interceptions and 108 tackles. I'll take that all day, those stats, and I would take Terrion Arnold to be on our team. I'd be very thrilled. Like I said, I'd be so pumped if the Detroit Lions decided to trade up and go get Terrion Arnold. Now let's talk about another player. There's speculation that the Detroit Lions could trade up, and he's another cornerback, one of the tops in the NFL draft, Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo. He's 6 foot, 195 pounds, similar size, so that's a very good stature to have to be physical with the opposing wide receivers. Like I said, he's got elite athletic skills. He ran 23.58 miles per hour last year. That is moving. That's something like I can't even comprehend moving that fast. He's very versatile. He's got very good ball skills, and he's a good tackler. But it also says his open field tackling is a weakness. So I don't know if he is a good tackler or not. I'm just going off of what his draft profile says. And due to him being so quick and being so athletic and so fast, his transition of like backpedaling and his agility and fluidity is a little bit off because he's moving so fast. If he can work on that and we can develop him into cornerback number 1, I'm all here for it. Like I said earlier in the video, that's how I want this offseason to go. I want us to go draft a corner and develop him into cornerback number 1. But if we stay put at number 29, there's a cornerback out of Missouri that was in a mock draft that was projected to the Detroit Lions. His name is Ennis Rackenstraw Jr. He's 6 foot, 188 pounds. He's an instinctual player. I heard this is a Detroit Lions prototype player. He's probably loves football. He's a Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes kind of guy. He's got very good man coverage skills. He's not afraid to get his nose dirty. He's physical. Weaknesses, stuff he can work on. It's a light frame, so he's 10 pounds lighter than Terrion Arnold or Quinyon Mitchell. His zone coverage is stuff he can work on, and he's got limited ball production because he only had 1 career interception at Toledo with 107 career tackles. Like I said earlier in the video, man, if we traded up and went from 3 picks in the top 100, I would not be very bummed about that if we walked away with Terrion Arnold or Quinyon Mitchell, because like I said, you just addressed one of the biggest needs on this Detroit Lions team and getting yourself a cornerback number 1. And these guys, and that makes Cam Sutton that much better on the opposite side. This would be a win-win situation for the Detroit Lions. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in and helping me grow this channel. I love the Lions. I love you guys. I love One Pride. Let's keep this season rolling, and our Super Bowl window is open now. Let's get this talent in here. One Pride, signing out. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.